When we watched SpongeBob as kids, we always thought Squidward was like the villain, like the negative guy, you know, like the adult that like just can't be bothered. And then you watch SpongeBob as an adult and you're like, yo, this guy just wanted his peace low-key, you know? He just wanted to play clarinet, just like read a little bit, paint, without his neighbor being so loud. And I'm like, yo, I understand that. Whereas SpongeBob, he's always trying to not create chaos, but he's always like very like highly energetic. And he's always very into, you know, whatever the high energy thing is, which is cool. I think when we're younger, I think we're all SpongeBob, where we're like super energetic. We have so much time on our hands. We say yes to everything, and we don't really know boundaries, which I feel like SpongeBob doesn't really have boundaries because he treats the spatula and the grill as his whole life. Whereas Squidward is very detached from working. He's like, okay, I know work is like a means to an end. It's not like the end all be all. So these two dichotomies, you're like, okay, I kind of understand where Squidward's coming from, because he just wants to be at home and find peace, but at the same time, all of his validation is internal. Whereas like SpongeBob needs to be seen having fun by Patrick. He needs to be seen like doing a good job and like getting paid minimum wage by Mr. Krabs. Whereas Squidward is like, you know what, I'm just gonna play the clarinet, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna listen to jazz, I'm gonna have these artistic pursuits, but not let anybody else's perception change me. And overall, that's kind of what you want. That's kind of the place of life where you want to be at, where you kind of don't let anyone else's perceptions change you or deter you, because they're like Squidward gets a lot of hate in the show, but at the same time he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing me. So it's a pretty cool place to be. There are a couple places where Squidward has like that like calm experience that really pays off. I think a couple places are like that Krusty Krab pizza episode where that dude like slams the door on SpongeBob's face, even though like they went through hell and back to get the pizza there, and then Squidward goes in and just kind of says screw you to the guy. But yeah, so I thought that was a pretty cool, like, you know, mature moment of him. And then like the bomb pie episode, I mean, yeah, he put him in that mess in the first place by buying him a bomb pie and not getting him a gift. But you know, it is what it is. But there's just these moments, you know, and then there's like the moment when he goes to live in like Squidwardville or whatever, and he realizes like, yo, I actually don't want this life. Like, I actually need a little bit of the chaos. So it's like you get to the point where you're like, okay, I want this life of peace, but like I don't mind a little bit of fun and, you know, discord once in a while. You could also like go straight up like R-Max, and you could just be Patrick who lives under a rock, and like nothing bothers him, you know, which is cool. But at the same time, then it's like maybe too nonchalant. Actually, I don't know, like I don't think Patrick's a nonchalant. I don't think that word describes him, but you're just avoiding all social construct until somebody hits you up or something. Yeah, so those were just a few thoughts I had, you know. So if you're like rewatching SpongeBob, just think about it, and you know, having hobbies, having a work-life balance, and being the peacemaker, Squidward sounds pretty good, you know. Whereas not having any boundaries, and you know, thinking like life is work, and then just like being chaotic all the time. I mean, hey, you know, people still SpongeBob. So I guess the essence of this video is the title. You know, you either die as SpongeBob, or you live long enough to see yourself become a Squidward. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.